Good morning, everybody. It is 6 a.m. and it's officially day one of Ralston's big adventure. So I'm currently at my parents' house in Blairsville, Georgia. Quick peek. And today's plan this morning is my church is, so I'm from Blairsville, Georgia. Let me introduce myself real quick in case you're just tuning in. I'm from Blairsville, Georgia. It's about 30 miles from Springer Mountain. So I'm literally just starting from my parents' house. I'm about to go to my church. They're going to have some sort of breakfast for me with just all my friends and family. And then we are headed to Amicalola Falls to get registered. And then I'm not starting for Amicalola Falls. Sorry if you're like a big approach trail person. I'm actually going to go up to the Forest Service Road, start on the top of Springer Mountain, just because I don't want to hike the 8 miles. I talked to a guy who hiked the AT twice, and his advice was, why in the world would you add an extra 8 miles onto your trip? So I was like, well, I'll just go from Springer. So anyway, catch me at the top of Springer, probably around 11 a.m. Also, a quick fit check. We've got the boots from North Face, socks from Darn Tough, shirt from Amazon, shorts from North Face, undies from Ex Officio, wherever they're at, right there. Backpack is Kelty. All my other crap, my backpack's from REI. So yeah, that's the fit. Bye pumpkin. Bye truck. Bye house. Had a pretty good breakfast this morning. We got eggs, grits, sausage, bacon. We had biscuits, gravy, muffins, and some bread. All right, driving through downtown Blairsville on the way to Amicalola State Park. All right, turning into Amicalola State Park and Lodge. All right, so I just sat through orientation at Amicalola State Park. Very frustrating process, especially when like you've done all your own research. But you know what, whatever, that's cool. I got my hiker tag. I'm number 3,902 of the year, but going to get my picture made by the arch. And if you thought I was kidding about the hiker number, 3,902. They're also renovating the visitor center. So I'm having to like come to the arch to the back side in order to get my picture to the front and then go back through. This is weird. All right, so we're finally leaving Amicalola State Park. It is like 11:15. I was hoping to be on the trail like 30 minutes ago. But again, a boy over there in the orientation room took forever. So anyways, we're gonna later start than we thought. But anyway, yeah, I actually ran into a guy who, my first other fellow thru hiker, his name's Yeti. He got that name, he hiked the PCT last year, got caught in an avalanche, not an avalanche, he got caught in a snowstorm or a blizzard or something, had to spend the night out in the cold, and so everybody was like, oh, you're a Yeti. So his name's Yeti. But yeah, hoping to see more of him on the trail. But yeah, so we are about to go to Springer Mountain, so update you when we get there. All right, turning on to Springer Mountain Forest Service Road. About 6 miles from the start. All right, so I'm at the Springer Mountain parking lot, and I actually have to walk a mile back up the trail this way, following those white blazers right there on the tree. To get to the start of the trail, and I'll come back to this parking lot and begin the 2,200 mile journey to Katahdin. Well, could not have been a more beautiful day to start the trail. It's about sunny, 70, some cloud coverage here and there, a little gentle breeze. It's freaking perfect. I'm also at the top of Springer. Update you when I get there. The official start of the Appalachian Trail. 2,200 miles to go. Also check out the view from Springer. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. So every aspiring thru hiker gets a trail name, which all that is like, if there's multiple Johns on the trail, it just distinguishes which one's which, but everybody gets one because it's fun, cool, whatever. So I met these people on top of Springer Mountain, told them I was from Blairsville, Georgia. Didn't tell my name. I don't know why we just didn't introduce ourselves. And they were just like, oh, like, you know, what's your name? I was like, oh, it's Ralston. Sorry for not introducing myself earlier. And they were like, oh, we just called you Blair because we just remembered you were from that town called Blair or something. And so that could be my trail name. Really don't want it to be. Like, no hate, no shade, no nothing like that. But just keep that in mind. Blair's a potential. So yeah, check back in when I'll have a trail name. All right, so I'm officially on mile 2 of the AT. The plan is to get to Gooch Gap just before dark sometime, which is another 14 miles away. Feel pretty good about my chances of getting there before nightfall. If I do 3 miles an hour for 6 hours, that's 9 miles, 7 hours. Hold on, I think I did that wrong. Oh, that's 18 miles. Sorry, my math is off. I'm too clued in on this hike. Anyway, plan is to go 14 more miles. Hopefully we'll get there before dark and I can set up camp, make dinner, all the things. But yeah, that's the plan today. All right, so here's the intersection of the Benton McKay Trail and the Appalachian Trail. Benton McKay was actually the founder of the trail. So he's got a trail named after him. Contrary to popular belief, I'm gonna keep on going. But contrary to popular belief, the Appalachian Trail was not an old Indian highway. It was the first of its kind hiking trail that was specifically for tourism and to just see America. And they're dotted with these white blazes. So there's thousands and thousands of these white blazes that mark the trail all the way to Maine. But Benton McKay, when he started out his vision of the Appalachian Trail, he wanted to make it a luxurious resort type experience. So he had this big idea for hotels and restaurants and hostels and all these different things that people could experience along the way to make it a luxurious experience. As you can tell, or as you may know, that did not quite happen. But we still have this lovely trail today that instead of sleeping in a nice bed and pooping on a toilet, you get to sleep on the ground and poop in a cat hole. So yeah, just still great. Still glad he did it, but could have been really, really cool. All right, first mountain laurel thicket of the trail. God, it's gorgeous out here with just the spring, all the blooming leaves, the flowers, just gorgeous. So I found this bridge and it's kind of like a trampoline. It's kind of fun. Also, for you locals tuning in, especially you OMBs who have the OMB farm / Noontula Creek farm, quick plug, they have great fly fishing. Anyway, does this go into Noontula Creek farm? Is this the creek that runs in there and the Toccoa, or just somebody send a comment to tell me what this runs into. And by the way, that was my trampoline there for a short time. I mean, this is just, I can't get over it. This is amazing. Decided to go for a quick dip in the river. Check this out. Is this not absolutely gorgeous? All right, I think I'm at like Rock Creek Road. If you're local, you probably know what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me flip my camera. So, used to go to deer camp over here. I'm not a hunter, never shot a deer in my life, but I would just go and hang out with my friends and just, do boy stuff in the woods. Anyway, but yeah, so that was a super nice dip in the water back there. Really refreshed my feet. But yeah, just hopefully 10 miles to go before I get to Gooch Gap. I'd start setting up my tent, eat some dinner, and then hit the hay. But anyway, check in with you when I get to something cool or see a bear or just whatever. So here we have two markings. We've got the Appalachian Trail on top, the white blaze, and this white diamond blaze. That's more than likely the Benton McKay Trail. That just means that you have two conjoining trails right here. But I'm on the AT because the white blazes, just in case you were wondering. Well, this isn't the prettiest mountain meadow you've ever seen. This seems like a weird combo. Like, you go to the shed where they chop you up and then they just send you to the cemetery where they bury you. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, I'm 9 miles in. Got 6 more to go before I stop. It's 4:45 in the afternoon, and I'm just dreading getting into camp at like 7 o'clock. But views are nice. Got my 80s rock going, so I'm gonna get after it and get into camp by 7. But it's been a long day so far, but yeah, at least the views are nice. Listen, sky's out, thighs out. Am I right? Or am I right? Well, mountains 1, Ralston 0. I understand the phrase uphill both ways now. It has been up one mountain and down the other for the last 10 miles. And I have 4 to go before I can reach camp. It's 5:45. Whew. This is a tough day and a bad idea for the first day. Alright, so I finally made it to my first campsite for the night. I didn't get as far as I wanted to make it, but I still got 14 miles on day 1, which is pretty good, but whew, I overdid it bad today. Ran out of water like probably 6 miles ago. Finally made it to this creek right here by camp, but I am beat. But just took a dip out of this little creek right here, filled up my water bottle, got a little dehydrated, got to make dinner, set up my tent, and go to bed. All right, it is dinner time. Got this fancy thing right here. Shout out to Austin Thomas. You are the man. God bless his food. Bless Austin. Give him something special today. Okay. I'll let you know how it thinks. But my camp, thankfully, thank God, there's more people here, so it's not just me. And there's like 5 of us here tonight, so really small group, really cool people. So yeah, that's that. All right, so these things are freaking sweet. They heat themselves. You literally put water in a heating pad and then it heats it for you in 3 to 5 minutes. That is crazy. Austin, my man, you have outdone yourself. This is freaking delicious. All right, so I'm about to show you guys how to hang a bear bag. All right, so this food bag, I'm also documenting my trip, by the way, so. But yeah, so we got this food bag right here. We're gonna tie it to this string, hoist it up to that tree so bears can't get it, and then tie it off to that tree. So yeah, that's the plan.
I mean, yeah, it happens.
All right.
It happens, obviously.
Day 1 of Ralston's big adventure.
We
It's complete. I'm dead. But it's been a good day. Did 14.8 miles up and over. I feel like every mountain in Georgia. But I got to this campsite. There's a creek right here to my left. It's going to be super nice going to sleep too. It's clear skies. Got people around me. We hung our bear bag. Like, couldn't be a better turnout for the first night. But this first day really put me in my place. But anyway, I hope for a better day tomorrow. Still hoping to get to Neal's Gap tomorrow. We'll see how I feel by the time I get to Wood Gap. But yeah, just stay tuned. I may be in a hostel. I may be on Neal's Gap. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for following along. See you tomorrow. Hey y'all, this is Ralston here. I'm hiking the AT, not only just for the adventure and the thrill and the fun of hiking the AT, but I'm also hiking for Isaiah 117 House, which is an organization dedicated to helping foster kids at the point of time that they are taken out of their house by the Department of Childhood Services. they have a great place set up for them to be able to go and where they're loved and cared for. And so if you have time today and want to make a donation, visit the link below and it will take you to the donation page. Thank you so much for following along, and thank you so much for supporting Isaiah 117. See you on the trail.